Hello everyone, my name is Saif and welcome to another Locai tutorial video. In this video, I will show you how to deploy and serve a machine learning model, specifically a large language model, and connect it to an external application such as OpenClaw. Start off by logging into your Locai account. You're welcome to your control plane, starting with the dashboard where you get quick information for your account, your activities, and recent results that you have obtained from machine learning models. If you haven't registered a device before, click on register device. Registering a device by giving it a name and generating a registration key. You simply copy and paste this key to your terminal on the remote device that you want to connect, and it will install Locai Link, which is the runtime script that connects the remote device to your account. As you can see here, I've already have a device connected to my account, but it's currently offline. So I am going to switch to my IDE, which has a terminal window open, and simply run Locai Link. When I run the command, you can see here that it is connecting to my account and changing the device status to online. So switching back to my account, you can see here status is online. If you click on the device, you get some resource metrics for the CPU and RAM, and your device is now connected to your account to send back telemetry. So to use a machine learning model, whether you want to deploy it or you want to serve it, you simply click upload model. You can choose one of your models that you've already uploaded or choose one of the models that we have in our library. If you want to upload a model, simply upload model, give it a name, and drag and drop or browse the model that you want to upload. Once uploaded, you will have access to that model on your account in your private library. However, in this video, I am going to use one of the models that we have in our machine learning library. So here we have Qwen3. You can see it's 2.3 gigabytes. So I've already deployed this model before this video to save some time. Clicking deploy, you select the target device. As you can see, this test device for this video is already online. So all I need to do is deploy it because it's already installed. Clicking on the device, I'm going to change the port that I want to serve it on. So for this one, 8300, and I will click serve model. When I click serve model, this command will be sent to Locai Link. And once the command is sent, the model will start serving. If I change my screen to my terminal, you can see here that my device received a new command. It's initializing serving, and you can see here that it's serving on the port that I have selected. So I'm going to switch back to my Locai account, and you can see here in serving, we have the models that are being served, the device is online, and you can see here the model is served. So let us turn this off. And let us run this model again from this page. Clicking on the serve, again, I'm going to choose the same port, start serving. As it happened before, it will send the command and it will start serving. And on this model serving page, you will have access to the local endpoint as well as accessing this over network if you want. And this model is now available to be connected to other applications. So I'm going to change my screen back to my IDE. I will change the port in the OpenClaw configuration file. If you want to know how to install and configure OpenClaw, check their documentation. If you would like to see this tutorial in documents.locai.co.uk. So now that I have changed the config file, all I need to do is OpenClaw onboard to start the onboarding configuration. And I will go through this configuration quickly. Okay, so I went through the configuration setup off screen. You can see here in the choice of the LLM, I've chose the local LLM that I've deployed through Locai. So the next step would be to test this out, since this is deployed, as you can see here, the model I'm using is local Qwen 3 LLM. I will switch screens again and go to the Slack channel that I have with OpenClaw and send it a message. As you can see here in my OpenClaw chat, I've sent OpenClaw a message and it is doing its own thing, running the LLM and finding answers to the question that I've sent. And you can see here it replied, "Hello Safe, how can I assist you today?" And this is how you deploy a large language model through Locai to run inference locally on your device, how to connect it with OpenClaw, and I've showed an example application of connecting it with Slack. So now we have in our Slack channel OpenClaw running inference locally without having to use large language models from cloud providers. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and keep an eye on our website for updates and any news for new features and tutorials.